This video is about final review of pre-calculus. Part 4, Conic Sections problem. Write the equation of conic section in standard form by using completing square. Then fill in the blank and graph it. First of all, according to this diagram, we know this is a hyperbola because for x squared and y squared, the sign is opposite. For completing square, this will be the formula. You have to make sure 1x squared, then you add b over 2 squared. So you can form this completing square x plus b over 2 squared. First of all, let's organize the equation. You will put all y squared y together and x squared x together. Then the constant number move to the right side. For x squared, the coefficient is negative. That's why you move after y squared. So we get the 16y squared minus 96y minus 25x squared minus 150x equals 481. Then we need to create this x squared plus bx format. Therefore, I take a 16 outside. You will get the y squared. Negative 96 divided by 16, that's 6, so minus 6y. Minus 25 x squared. Negative 150 divided by negative 25, you will get the positive 6y equals 481. Now we need to add b over 2 squared to this parentheses. Therefore, we get 16 y squared minus 6y. You need to add b over 2 squared, that is negative 3 squared. Then minus 25 x squared plus 6y. Then add b over 2 squared, that is 3 squared, equals 481 plus. Since you add negative 3 squared on the left side, you need to add to the right side. Then don't forget this factor. So we add 16 times negative 3 squared. For this 3 squared, we have negative 25 as the factor. So add negative 25 times 3 squared. Then you will get 16. This one, you will form y minus 3 squared. You will get here y, and from here you get negative 3. So minus 25 x plus 3 squared equals, we put this into calculator, you will get 400. Then we divide it by 400. Both sides reduce here. Get the 25, reduce, you will get 16. Then we organize, we will get y minus 3 squared over 25 minus x plus 3 squared over 16 equal to 1. Let's figure out the center. This is H, here's K. Inside is a liar because you have square. So we get -3, 3. Medial end, that's a square root of 25, that's a 5. This will be A. A always in the medial end position, that means the first term. We do square root of 16, that is a 4. That will be B equals 4. And a C equals square root A squared plus B squared. So you will get square root of 41. So we put the A is a 5, B is a 4, C is a square root of 41. E equals C over A. That means the square root of 41 over 5. For conic section, the arrow is very important for ABC. Since A is below Y, therefore it's a vertical. B is a horizontal. C follow A, so it's a vertical. Vertical, horizontal, and vertical. Length of a transverse axis, that is 2A, equals 10. Length of a conjugate axis, that equals 2B, equals 8. For the vertex, we have center -3, 3. For A, that's a vertical. That's why I add or subtract 5 to the Y coordinate. You add 5, you will get -3, 8. You subtract 5, you will get -3, -2. -3, 8. -3, -2. For co-vertex, still we use the center -3, 3. For the B, horizontal moving. Therefore, I add and subtract 4 from X coordinate. You will get -3 plus 4, that's 1, 3. -3 minus 4 is -7, 3. So we get the co-vertex, that's 1, 3, -7, 3. Foci, you need to get from center -3, 3. For C, that's vertical moving. Therefore, you always add to the Y coordinate. That's a square root of 41. For focus, you will get -3 and a 3 plus or minus square root of 41. For asymptote line, we will get the slope first. Rise over run. Since A is rise, so it's A over B. That's plus or minus, so plus or minus 5 over 4. Using the formula y minus y1 equals slope x minus x1. We know hk, that is x1, y1, so we get the y minus k equals slope x minus h. Therefore, the asymptote line, we will get the y minus 3 equals plus or minus 5 over 4 x plus 3. Now we sketch the graph. First of all, you will get center, that is a negative 3, 3. It's here. Then for A, go up 5, down 5 from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is here. Go down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is here. Then for B, left 4, right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we will form a rectangle. Then you need to draw the diagonal line as our asymptote line. Since for this hyperbola, we have y square minus x square pattern. Therefore, it's a vertical hyperbola. Graph will be like this. So you will find the vertex, then draw the hyperbola like this. Then you need to label the foci. Square root of 41, that's greater than 6, less than 7. So from this 4, you go up 6. 6 point something will be the C. It's here. Then go down 6 point something. Let's go here. That's the foci. For B, we have this equation. According to this diagram, we know this is an ellipse because we have x squared and y squared is the same sign. It's not the same coefficient. So it's an ellipse. We still need to organize this equation, put all x together. So you will get the x squared minus 8x plus 9y squared minus 90y equals negative 232. You need to put the all constant number to the right side. Then we got to complete the square. X squared minus 8x. You need to add b over to square. That is negative 4. For y, you need to take 9 outside. Y squared, negative 90 divided by 9, that's minus 10y. Then you need to add b over to square here. That is negative 5. Then equals negative 232. Since you add negative 4 squared on the left side, so you need to add negative 4 squared to the right side. We add a negative 5 squared on the left side. But don't forget this 9 as a factor. Therefore, you have to add 9 times negative 5 squared. Now we got to do completing square. From here, I will get the x. From here, I got negative 4 squared plus 9. Get the y from here, negative 5 from here. equals. We put all this into calculator. You will get the 9. Then we divide it by 9 both sides. Then reduce here. You will get x minus 4 squared over 9 plus y minus 5 squared over 1 equal to 1. For ellipse, bigger one is A, therefore 3 is A. And B equals to 1. The arrow, since 3 below this X, therefore it's horizontal. B is vertical because it's below Y. C equals square root A squared minus B squared. So we get 9 minus 1 equals square root of 8. Simplify to square root of 2. So we write down A equals 3, B equals 1, C equals 2 square root of 2. E, that is C over A. So we get 2 square root of 2 over 3. For the center, you will get 4, 5. Don't forget the arrow next to A, B, C. A is a horizontal, B is vertical. C always follow A, so horizontal. Length of major axis, that's 2A, equals 6. Length of minor axis, that's 2B, equals 2. For the vertex, we got to use the center for 5. For the A, that's a horizontal, so plus or minus 3. You will get 7, 5, and a 1, 5. For co-vertex, we still use the center for 5. For B, that's 1, vertical moving. Therefore, I add or subtract 1 to the y coordinate. You will get the 4, 4, and a 4, 6. For focus, we know center is a 4, 5. For C, that's horizontal moving. Therefore, we add to the H. That means add to the x coordinate. Plus or minus 2 square root of 2. Therefore, 4 plus or minus 2 square root of 2, comma 5 will be the foci. Now sketch the graph. We have 4, 5. It's here. For A, that's horizontal, so move to the left 3 and right 3. For B, let's go up 1 and down 1. So I connect these 4 points. This will be the ellipse. For the foci, 2 square root of 2, that's a square root of 8. That's less than 3, greater than 2. So from center, I go to the right 2 point something here. This will be the foci.